Hello, hi everybody. I am happy to be here today with my friend Sheri of Whole Circle Studio. And we have an exciting project that we've been working on together for almost a year, right? From the time we started talking about it to now. Yeah. And we are happy to tell you about it. So let's see. Sheri, you and I met for the first time at Quilt Market.
Forever ago, it felt
what
like.
Year?
2016.
16. That was a while ago.
That was, if I'm doing the math correct, almost 7 or 8 years ago.
8 years, a long time. I know,
that's crazy.
Time. Yeah. And Sheri was at Quilt Market and she was displaying her patterns. And I distinctly remember seeing her pattern called Buzz. It's a bees. And it's in this quilt right here. It's a little sneak peek. I distinctly remember walking by, seeing the quilt and thinking, oh my gosh, that is the most gorgeous, cool quilt. I love that. Like, I really loved it. And and in my head, I was like, how can I have an Alison Glass design in a quilt like that looks like it? And then fast forward a number of years later, at QuiltCon in 2019, before the pandemic, we talked again in person, and I had this idea in my head. I actually had notes about it, and you didn't know this, for probably a year and a half or 2 years. I had written down.
You were dreaming about me.
I was dreaming of you.
Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy.
Of your beautiful bees, but then now it's a bunch of other stuff, and other different insects too. And I thought, oh, it'd be so cool to have like a semi, I draw a lot of moths, so I thought, oh, how fun to have a moth in a circle like that. But the only person that I thought could, make something as cool as that, because really this is your kind of, I view this as like your signature, beautiful kind of quilt pattern, design, this pretty insects in a circle. So so in 2019, I think we kind of briefly talked. I don't remember if I told you. I don't think I told you my idea. I think I told you I had an idea.
You said you had an idea, but we were both like, I was crazy busy teaching at QuiltCon, and you had the booth, and we're like, hey Sheri, I have an idea. I'm like, okay, Alison, let's talk. And then the world kind of blew up after that.
Extra crazy. And so then I guess last year, what happened?
Last spring, yeah, we connected via email. I think we're kind of settling down a bit from the pandemic. Yeah. And you said, hey, I have an idea. You want to chat? And I was like, yeah, let's do that.
So I brought up the moth circle idea, and you worked on it.
Yeah.
Beautiful moth, which they can see here. Do you want to show them the moth?
Yeah. For years I did bees, and then I had other insects, and I've been dreaming for a while of doing a 5th insect, and it was like perfect timing. So here's one of the blocks.
This is the new moth one.
The
bees were first.
Yes, these were first. This is the 5th. Modern Moths.
Modern Moths.
Yeah, so this is one of the moths, and the arrangement in the pattern has 6 of these blocks. Are all foundation paper piece. You can see the paper is still on this one, and the pattern is set up in such a way that when you make 6 of them, they get arranged in a circle. So you have 6 modern moths. This is a beautiful rainbow. I am a sucker for a rainbow color palette, and Alison designs the most beautiful rainbow fabric. Some of the collections, a lot of them.
It's like a love fest over here.
Yeah, and so it's in the samples in the Wildflowers fabric collection, which Alison has here.
Earlier this month. This is Wildflowers. And then besides the bees and the moths, there's 3 others.
Yeah, so these have been out. So I designed the bee quilt, and this is a beautiful sample that Alison had made in the Buzz quilt. I have the little pattern here. It was my first bees that I designed back in 2015. And the quilting on there, I wish that you could see it. It is exquisite. Mm-hmm. It's a design by
Carly Porter, one of my favorite long arm quilt designers and people, has a beautiful new inset collection of edge to edge long arm designs, and so we put bees on this one, and it looks so pretty. So you'll see it.
We have photos. We just took some good photos, and the fabric in here is Wildflowers, which works perfectly. Wildflowers,
that's great.
Yeah. So after bees came dragonflies, and so Alison had one of the dragonfly blocks made, and I have, if you want to curious. We'll post some photos. So the dragonflies get arranged in a circle, so it looks beautiful in the wildflowers. We have...
They all get arranged in a circle.
Ladybugs.
Isn't that cute?
Which I love. So that was the ladybug loop pattern. So 6 ladybugs.
Okay. And
we already saw
the butterfly.
There are butterflies.
Which this is such a cool opportunity to really like fussy cut something to go in here. So we took one of the big prints from Wildflowers and positioned it just right. I think that's a nice way to do that.
Beautiful fussy cutting there.
Opportunity. So those are the 5.
Yeah. Here's one of the bee blocks by itself. And then just showed at the beginning the moths. So they all pair really, really well with Wildflowers. I was so pleased.
And the moth is brand new, and the other 5 all got cover refreshes. So you're kind of doing a whole big, re-show all the beautiful designs.
Yeah.
So that's our really exciting project that we've been working on. The patterns will be available April 20th.
20th, yeah. So it's Earth Day weekend, April 20th. 2023, depending on when you're watching this. So the patterns will be available as a PDF download. You could probably also find them in some local quilt shops. But we're really excited that Alison's going to be kitting the Modern Moths in Wildflower, but also a bundle. So if you want to make all 5 quilts with all of the insects, you'll have enough fabric to do that. And it looks beautiful in this fabric bundle.
So they come in a mini quilt size, but you can easily add to it, like adding another border or doing like we did with this one, put it down in the corner and add around it. If you wanted it to have it be a feature in a larger size quilt, that's a super simple thing that you can do with these patterns. And so I just love it. I'm so thrilled that we've finally brought this together after all these years. And by the time you're watching this, you can get the patterns. You'll be able to get the patterns, and really the patterns work great with any fabric that you might choose, but you could use Wildflowers if you wanted to, and that will all be available by the time you're watching this.
We can't wait to see what people make, and definitely if you make it, post it. There's hashtags on the patterns. Of course, there's the Alison Glass hashtag, and tag us both, Full Circle Studio and Alison Glass, and all the details about the fabric and the patterns can be found on Alison's website, AlisonGlass.com. 1 L for Alison.
And Glass.
And Glass. There you go.
It works.
And the patterns, all the information is at FullCircleStudio.com.
And we'll link all that to wherever this is.
Yes.
And you'll be able to find it.
Yeah. So, thanks for having me, Alison. I'm so excited
thanks
to
for driving
show this.
over. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching us talk about this. And enjoy.